Hello everyone, today we're going to test the dielectric strength of different materials. So we got epoxy with the 10% aluminum oxide, and we got epoxy with the 10% mica powder. I'm using Baker's percentages. So for example, for 20% epoxy, I'm using 2 gram mica powder or 2 gram aluminum oxide. We also gonna test the mineral oil. For mica powder, the particle size is around 10 microns to 60 microns, but these are mica flakes and they are very light, they are like dust. So for 2 gram of mica powder you will get a lot of volume. This is aluminum oxide and the particle size is around 5 microns. So we got 3 samples for each. I'm going to test 3 samples for epoxy at 0.4 millimeters. So these are all 0.4 millimeters. And we got 3 samples for epoxy at 0.8 millimeters. And these are all 0.8 millimeters. All the powders were dried at around 50 degrees Celsius for at least 12 hours before adding it to epoxy. And all the epoxy based samples were degassed in vacuum chamber for at least 30 minutes. And the samples were cured for at least 48 hours before testing. This is my DIY AC flyback transformer, which I'm going to use to test the samples. It has 1550 turns on secondary and 7 turns on primary, and the ratio comes out around 221. I have submerged it in mineral oil just for added extra safety. This is mineral oil. The distance between electrodes is around 2 millimeters and input voltage is 25 volts. So these are the products that I use. Mica powder failed probably because of the oxides that they use to make it look shiny. Just a regular epoxy resin, mineral oil, and aluminum oxide. This is usually used for rock tumbling to make the rocks look shiny.